Good afternoon. Welcome to Oakdale High School, the site of Middle School Madness, brought to you by NorCal Sports TV and the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp. I am Mario Ramos. Pleased to be with you tonight, or not tonight, it's the afternoon. We'll be here till tonight. We're going to be here all day. Had games in the morning, now stretching into the afternoon up until 8:10, and we'll be good to go. We are playing middle school basketball. Again, Middle School Madness. This matchup features the Jackson Jaguars in green, who just won the tip. They'll be going from right to left on your screen. And here's Dutcher going from left to right. Comes up with the opening steal. Can't get the layup to go down, and now the Jags going the other way. Jerome Lundgren all the way to the basket. Gets it to go for 2. Good strong take by Jerome Lundgren. And the Jaguars on the board. Diamondbacks come out in the white uniforms. White with the teal and purple trim. Again, the Dutcher Diamondbacks. Ball handling at the top by Josiah Simmons. Takes a bump. Fouls on number 11 for... That's Adam Garcia. He picks up his first for the Jaguars. Baseline inbound for the Diamondbacks. Try to get it into Simmons. And Jabari Jackson was still on the end line when he touched it, so that's going to go over to Jackson. Some pressure by the Diamondbacks. Jackson able to get it across half court. Work it around. Lundgren fires a 3 off the front rim. Rebound by Josiah Simmons. Up ahead. Nice pass to Braden Fuentes. Layup too strong. Rebound by Errol Gardner. Throws it away. Oh, blocked by Lundgren. Able to save it in bounds too. And Garcia looking to push for the Jags. Garcia throws that one away. Pass picked off by Julian Valencia. Dutcher's going to slow things down. Some early turnovers. The team's kind of settling in. That one won't go for Silas Murphy. Pass up ahead. Blocked. And looks like we're going to have a foul. 24. That's going to be Braden Fuentes picking up his first personal. See on the replay, Lundgren with the opening basket. Only bucket thus far. We'll see if Aiden Smith could add to it at the free throw line. He's going to have 2 free throws, and that one gets bounced. And executive producer, we have producer Joseph Yanez working with us today. We also have director and executive producer Dion I in the house. I'm just talking as Smith knocks down both these free throws, how these are some soft rims, very shooter friendly, and we saw that there on the first free throw as Aiden Smith was able to drop them both. Here's a 3-pointer that's short for Dutcher. Lundgren, one-hand pass up ahead to Garcia. Stops, fades, short. Here comes Fuentes. Picks up the dribble, gets it out to Simmons. Up top, here's Murphy. Back over on the baseline. Shot won't go for Fuentes. Rebound Jags. Lundgren again with another one-handed heave. This one ends up to Gardner. Lets the defense fly by, and again that soft touch on the rim. Able to get that roll. Errol Gardner's got a bucket. And the Jags up 6-0 here in the early going. Three-pointer off the mark. Dutcher trying to find a basket. We have a tie-up. Possession's going to stay down here with the Diamondbacks. Jackson slaps the ball to trigger the inbound play. Finds Simmons on the opposite block. Layup too strong. Rebound Garcia. Up ahead Gardner trying to leak out. Pass picked off by Fuentes. Murphy goes strong into Garcia. Garcia picks up his second foul. It's going to send Silas Murphy to the free throw line for 2. Murphy knocks down the first one. Again, Middle School Madness. Be here all day. You can check it out on NorCalSportsTV.com, YouTube.com/NorCalSportsTV. Live streaming on demand as Murphy knocks down those free throws on demand. 2 free throws. Dutcher on the board, able to get into their 2-2-1 press. Nice pass from Garcia to break the pressure. Mariano Lopez had that one poked away. The Jags able to retain possession. Lundgren up to Garcia using that height advantage. Gets it to go and one. So Garcia with the and one. Foul goes on Josiah Simmons. He picks up his first personal. And Adam Garcia, a chance for the three-point play. Nice out-of-bounds play by the Jaguars. Garcia's free throw rebounded by Josiah Simmons, looking to push for Dutcher. Simmons cut off by Garcia, spins back, but dragged that pivot foot. It's going to get called for the travel. Getting some pressure, and the Jags throw right over the top. Got a 2-on-1 break and make them pay for it. Nice pass from Garcia to Lopez. Layup on the back end of that press. It's 10-2, Jackson. It's Jabari Jackson in the corner. Now kicks it over to Murphy. He'll fire a three. Rattles home. Three-pointer from Silas Murphy. He has all 5 of the Dutcher points. Cuts the lead in half. It's 10-5. Smith, push from behind. Silas Murphy's going to pick up his first personal. We're going to have some wholesale changes for the Dutcher Diamondbacks. Kelly, Carlos, Cardozo, Jacinto, Kaler, all in for the Diamondbacks. That one knocked out of bounds by Cardozo from Dutcher, so that's going to stay with Jackson. You stack inbound again. Watch out for Garcia. Oh, this time, takes a hard fall there. Errol Gardner. Good sportsmanship there by Dutcher. Jacinto picks him up. They just got their feet caught up. And Gardner gets that one to go. Errol Gardner with the basket. His second basket of the game. And a three-pointer on the wing by Julian Jacinto. So Dutcher finding a couple three balls to keep them within striking distance. It's 12-8. Lundgren gets all the way to the basket. Looks like we're going to have a foul on the floor. Going to be a hand check on Angel Carlos. He had his hands on his hips. Substitution as Vinny Arosa comes in for the Jaguars. Adam Garcia is going to check out. Aiden Smith. Get over to Errol Gardner. Gardner behind the back. Nothing there. Just under 3.5 to play in the opening quarter. So Lundgren, good position down low. Hook shot rattles out. And rebound pulled in by Jacinto. And he was fouled by Vinny Arosa. Arosa's first foul. They'll get the ball over to the Diamondbacks. So 8th grade action. So we'll have 8-minute quarters. So Kelly slips and falls on that one. Here's Michael Cardoza. Pump fake. Shot short. Nice outlet pass from Lundgren off the rebound. Up ahead gets Aiden Smith running out. What a look. What a find. Easy layup for the Jaguars. They push the lead up to 6. Cardozo hands off to Carlos. Jacinto. Kelly trying to shake Smith. Good defense. Here's Cardozo. Kicks it out. Carlos launches from range. Kelly with the board. And lost the handle. And here's Lundgren with the loose ball. Up ahead. Finds Gardner. Left-hand layup. Too strong. Kelly with the rebound. Up ahead to Kaler. Braden Kaler, jump stop. Kelly with the three in transition. Butter cheese. Cam Kelly knocks down the three-pointer. That's the third long ball for the Diamondbacks. They cut it to a 3-point margin. Lundgren with a nice no-look pass. Lopez had that one taken away. Now Lundgren tries to get it right back. Got that one tied up in his legs. And Dutcher ties it up. The ball's going to stay with the Jaguars. And we mentioned this 8th grade action, so we'll have 8-minute quarters. We also have 7th grade games here at Oakdale High as the Jaguars turn that one over. The 7th grade games will be 7-minute quarters. A slight difference. Kelly kicks out to Carlos. Angel Carlos off the mark. Rebound Lopez. Jags looking to run again. Lundgren out ahead of the pack. Waiting for the defense to come back. They're going to pick up the foul on Carlos. It's going to be his second. Jerome Lundgren at the free throw line. Jaguars 2 of 3 as a team. Make that now 3 of 4 as Lundgren will get one more. Garcia checks back in. Narosa will check out. I like the Jaguars uniforms. Got the Jaguar claw marks across the nameplate in the front of the jersey. And they got the North Carolina diamond motif along the sides. It's a good look. Lundgren knocking them both down at the free throw line. That's 2 of 2. 4 points for Jerome. He's been able to dish the ball out and set up his teammates for some easy looks as well. Really controlling things out here for the Jaguars, who have a 5-point lead as we approach a minute left to play in this opening quarter. Kaler looking for Kelly. Now sets a screen for him. Step back 3 by Kelly. Rebound up ahead. Here goes Gardner going right at Kaler. Layup won't go. Garcia with the follow. Gets it to go for 2. 4 points for Adam Garcia in the opening quarter. Lead up to 7 for Jackson. Kelly over to Cardozo. And we're going to have a foul on the floor. Foul's on Errol Gardner. He picks up his first. Kelly gets the outlet pass up to Jacinto. 25 seconds left on the clock. Jacinto over to Cardozo. Cardozo spins, loses the handle, and looks like a Jaguar touched it last. A little confusion as you had some of the Diamondbacks heading down the other way, but it's going to be Dutcher basketball. Kelly again gets it up top to Jacinto. Seven seconds left. Kaler trying to make something happen, steps back and launches one. It's going to be short. Ooh, he got it off in time. Actually, no, they're going to say Jacinto's shot came after the buzzer. And so that'll end the first quarter. Jackson leading Dutcher 18-11 at Middle School Madness on NorCal Sports TV.
Ten seconds to play. They need another 3 to tie the game. Cuban, half court. Oh! Cuban knocks down the half court, ties the game. Oh my goodness.
Welcome back to Oakdale High School, the side of Middle School Madness on NorCal Sports TV, brought to you by the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp and American Asphalt. Start of the second quarter between Jackson and Dutcher. Jackson comes up with the turnover and gives it right back. Cam Kelly comes up with the steal. Now kicks it out to Michael Cardozo. Swung over, nice ball movement. Julia Valencia's three-pointer is short. Cardozo with the offensive rebound. Gardner comes out of the pack with the board. Here's Aiden Smith. All the way to the basket, drawing some contact, and Aiden Smith will head to the free throw line. Foul's going to go on Angel Carlos. That's his third. It's his third personal foul. Aiden Smith will head to the foul line. He's 2 of 2 at the free throw line. I just jinxed him. Sorry about that, Aiden. Now 2 of 3. Couple substitutions for Dutcher. He's going to have Mason Hackler and Cohen Tricker come into the ball game for the Diamondbacks. Second free throw for Smith is nothing but net. Give him 5 points in the game. Push the lead up to 8. I believe that's the largest lead of the game for the Jaguars. I have to go back and check. Good defense on the perimeter. Going to have a timeout taken by Dutcher. We have a 30-second timeout. Get a word from our sponsor. We'll be back to Oakdale.
Ten seconds to play. They need another 3 to tie the game. Cuban, half court. Oh! Cuban knocks down the half court, ties the game. Oh my goodness.
We're back on NorCal Sports TV's coverage of Middle School Madness in Oakdale, California. Kelly drops off a nice pass inside to Mason Hackler for the deuce. Good out-of-bounds play after the timeout for the Dutcher Diamondbacks. Nice dime from Kelly to Hackler. Smith over to Lundgren. Lundgren sporting 2 different color shoes. Got a lot of bright shoes going on in this ball game. These kids are very stylish these days with the basketball kicks. I like it. Lundgren draws a crowd. See who picks up the foul. There was 3 Diamondbacks in there. It's going to be Julian Jacinto picking up his first. I'll send Jerome Lundgren back to the free throw line. He hit a pair earlier. Back irons that free throw. We'll get one more. Dutcher now over the limit. That's 8 team fouls for the Diamondbacks. Not 18, but 8 total team fouls for Dutcher as Jerome Lundgren goes 1 of 2 on that one. He's now 3 of 4 at the free throw line. He has 5 points in the ball game. Lead back up to 7. As Kelly trying to shake Smith, gets inside, throws up the floater. Lundgren, pass picked off. Good read there by Julian Jacinto. He saw that pass coming. And Smith going to get caught with his hand in the cookie jar. Picks up his first on the reach. Kelly gets it into Fiker, I apologize. Carlos gets it up to Jacinto. This man-to-man defense from the Jaguars has been able to do that, force some steals, deflections, some tips, and Aiden Smith has been able to get out and run ahead of the pack. Got a layup on that one. Aiden Smith now with 7 points in this game, the leading scorer in the ball game. Carlos using the dribble, getting some space. Angel Carlos making it happen with the bounce. His first basket gets it back over to 7. Garcia down low, good position, nice pass. Garcia able to cash in that one. He now has 6. Lead back up to 9 for Jackson. Carlos hands off to Jacinto. Gives way to Fiker. Kelly surveys the defense. Lost the handle momentarily. Oh, now makes the defender fall. Throws up the floater. Nearly got the highlight reel play right there. All right, he got plenty on that one. We could clip it. Here's Lundgren. Lundgren gets inside and drop off pass to Garcia. What a find by Jerome Lundgren. Garcia able to knock down the baseline jumper. He's now the leading scorer. He's got 8. But Jerome Lundgren really putting pressure on the defense and setting up that play. He is dialed in, even defensively. You see him out here talking. He came ready to play. There's Carlos trying to shake Gardner up top. Good defense by Gardner. Jackson really stepping up the intensity defensively here in the second quarter. Pushed the lead into double figures, largest it's been for the Jags. They now lead by 11, 26-15. Just under 4.5 left to play in the first half. Lundgren thought he saw something up ahead, got rid of the ball quickly. Tried to hit Lopez, just a little too strong. Taps his chest, lets his teammates on the bench know. That was my bad. Some changes in the backcourt for the Diamondbacks. D'Angelo Ajedo and Neo Perez into the game for Dutcher. I mentioned earlier we got to travel there. Ajedo mentioned earlier the Jaguars uniforms as they come in with a substitution. Austin Wedge will come into the ball game. Dutchers no slouch either. This is a nice set of unis. I like the color scheme, the purple and the teal. Someone's got that old school Milwaukee Bucks kind of feel on the side. Yeah, it's a good look. It's a nice uniform game here. Garcia, again, the recipient of another nice pass. He's now in double figures. Adam Garcia with 10 points in the ball game. Kick out pass off the legs of Fiker. Lundgren unable to get the handle on it. Touched it last. It's going to go back over to the Diamondbacks. The NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp, again, one of the sponsors of Middle School Madness. You get more information on that at norcalsportstv.com/camp. It's a 5-day overnight basketball camp for boys and girls up in the beautiful setting in the Sierra foothills. Again, more information at norcalsportstv.com/camp. Travel again on the wing. Another turnover is going to get the ball back over to the Jags. Trying to push the lead up to 15 on this possession if they could get a bucket. Jerome Lundgren got 5 points in the game, but he's really doing other things in the stat sheet. Like, again, this guy, Adam Garcia, going with some easy looks. This time, Garcia trying to reciprocate it. Kick it out to Lundgren, who was fouled on the shot. It's going to be Jacinto. Picks up his second personal, and Lundgren's going to get to the free throw line. He's been there twice. And so he'll get to the line for free throws 5 and 6 here this afternoon. Now 4 of 5 is Jerome Lundgren. Yeah, Adam Garcia with 10. Aiden Smith with 7. Jerome Lundgren with 6. There's a travel in the backcourt. A few consecutive travels for the Diamondbacks as they'll get another substitution into the ball game. Big roster for Coach Ryan Stevenson and the Dutcher Diamondbacks. Michael Coelho is going to check in. He's rocking 15 deep out here, so plenty of interest in basketball out there at Dutcher as Garcia is going to get fouled on the pass. Going to be Cohen Fiker picking up his first. And they called it on the pass. Coach Ryan Berg is very familiar with this setting. He's the head coach here at Oakdale High School. However, Dutcher over the limit, so Adam Garcia is going to head to the free throw line for 2. As good as Adam's been this afternoon, he's 0 of 2 at the free throw line, so we'll see if he can cash in at the stripe. Again, he's in double figures, leading scorer of the game with 10. That one rolls around and in. 11 now for number 11 in green. And the lead is 15 as the Jags have doubled up the Diamondbacks, 30-15. Lundgren trying to pick up Fuentes out on the perimeter, and Lundgren's going to get called for his first on the hand check. That's the last foul to give for the Jaguars. The next foul will put them over the limit. Send the Diamondbacks to the free throw line. That pass stolen by Dylan Avila. And Avila trying not to give it right back. Instead, he's able to find Lopez. Now the Jags going to pull it out. Garcia will fire the mid-range back iron. Rebound fought for, tapped out of bounds by Coelho. That'll stay with Jackson. Again, we'll be here all day at Oakdale High School on Middle School Madness. Following this game, we'll have Ione's A team and one of Oakdale's 7th grade teams. Plenty of middle school basketball here on NorCalSportsTV.com as Jerome Lundgren getting down to the baseline, using that left hand, getting the layup to go. There's a three-pointer on the wing by Fuentes. A little strong. A couple Jaguars barreling into each other for the rebound. Garcia able to keep it in bounds. Lundgren over to Garcia. And we got 3 seconds in the key. We got a Jaguar camping out in the paint. Turnover, gets the ball back over to Dutcher. Dutcher in a little bit of a scoring drought. See if they can make something happen. 4 points for the Diamondbacks in this quarter. There's a turnover. Lopez picks up the steal. Lopez trying to hand it off to Wedge. Ball goes out of bounds. There's Coelho, brings it across half court. Gives off to Fuentes. Fuentes with the spin. Back out to Coelho. Picks up his dribble. Jacinto. Double teamed in the corner. Fuentes will fire short. Coelho picks up the loose ball. Coelho gets to the basket, draws some contact on Dylan Avila, and picks up his first. It's going to send Michael Coelho. A nice take. Able to draw the contact, and Coelho will head to the line for two. Lefty free throw, it's the front iron. Michael will get one more. One of two is Michael Coelho. Breaks the scoring drought for the Diamondbacks. Coming up on 30 seconds left to play in the first half. There's Lopez up top to Garcia. Garcia looking for Wedge. Wedge trying to shake Coelho. Dead kicks out to Lundgren, trying to get past Fuentes. And we're going to have a block. Fuentes is going to pick up his third personal foul. And again, the Diamondbacks over the limit. It's going to send Lundgren back to the free throw line. He's 4 of 6. That one rattles out. One of 2 on that one. Now 5 of 8 in the ball game is Lundgren from the free throw line. 9 points in total. 10 seconds left to play. Coelho trying to put his head down, get to the basket, kicked out to Lundgren. That one was picked off. Here he comes. 5 seconds, picks up his dribble. Try to kick it out to Garcia, who's got it. He's going to have to shoot, but he won't get it off in time. And that will end the first half of play. It's been all Jackson. They've stormed out in front on a big second quarter, winning that second quarter 15-5, pulling out in front here by 17 points. So the Jaguars lead this one 33-16 after one half of play. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors here at Middle School Madness on NorCal Sports TV.
Oh, that's a tough miss right there. It's always good to get off to a good start.
Here's your second one falling down. Third
Welcome back. Start of the second half between Dutcher and Jackson. Dutcher will take the ball to start as Simmons gets all the way to the basket. Can't get that one to go. Here comes Murphy. Pass tipped out of bounds by Lundgren. Jerome Lundgren, Adam Garcia, Aiden Smith leading the way for the Jackson Jaguars. Lead this one 33-16. We start the second half of play. Jabari Jackson trying to get inside. And we're going to have a hand check, on Aiden Smith. Picks up his second personal foul. We got Simmons, Jackson, Murphy, Fuentes, and also got Julian Valencia, the 5 for the Diamondbacks, who get an offensive rebound. Jackson's shot looked like it was tipped. Here come the Jags. Lundgren up ahead looking for Gardner. And that one last touch by the Jaguars. Head over to the Diamondbacks. Jackson kicks over to Murphy, Silas Murphy, trying to turn the corner. Jaguars in the man-to-man defense. There's Simmons getting to the rack. And it looks like we're going to have a Jaguar getting caught with his hand in his cookie jar. That's Errol Gardner getting called for the reach. Second personal on Gardner. Josiah Simmons, who's been a little aggressive, going to the basket here to start the second half. Unfortunately for the Diamondbacks, it's not reflected on the scoreboard. See if he can cash in this free throw. He did, but we got a lane violation. And so we'll wipe that one off the board. It's been that kind of game this afternoon for the Diamondbacks. Struggle a little bit to start. It was 18-11 after the first quarter. And Jackson had a big quarter where they outscored the Diamondbacks by 10, 15-5 in that quarter. Really helped them stretch out this lead. Now sits at 17. Lundgren looking inside. Lopez got good position. Just couldn't get it to go. Garcia chases down the rebound, gets inside, a little fall away. And look, he got hit on the elbow. It's going to be Valencia picking up his first. Did hit him on the arm. So Adam Garcia, who's 1 of 3, will head back to the free throw line for a couple more. That one rolls around and out. Garcia will get one more. One of 2 on that one for Adam Garcia. He's the leading scorer again in the ball game. He's got a dozen. The lead, largest it's been, is now 18. Nice move inside by Silas Murphy. Couldn't get it to go the first time. Second time, the right-hand floater will go. That's now 7 for Silas. Lundgren surveying the defense, looking for Lopez down low. And touched it last and out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Diamondbacks, or go to the Diamondbacks, I should say. Valencia's open. Valencia spinning, gets the defender, tries to go under. A nice move out there by Julian Valencia. Going to be Mariano Lopez's first personal. Julian Valencia going to go to the free throw line for 2. First one's off to the left. Julian will get one more. That one's good. Nothing but net on that one. 34-19, Jackson over Dutcher. Middle School Madness brought to you by NorCal Sports TV, the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp, and American Asphalt. I am Mario Ramos. Thank you for joining us. As Dutcher tapped that one out of bounds. Going to stay Jackson's possession. A couple 8th grade teams. Jackson, obviously, from Jackson. Out there, so some future Argonaut Mustangs is got a foul on the floor prior to Any travel, Murphy's going to pick up his second foul. Slipping inside is Mariano Lopez, getting open off the inbound. Good job by Lopez, moving without the basketball. Gets the easy deuce. Murphy. Murphy with the offensive rebound. Simmons thought about it. Simmons gets all the way to the rack. Layup rolls off the rim. And we got a push in the back. Garcia is going to get called for the push. Picks up his third personal foul. We'll have a substitution. Vinny Arosa checks in for Jackson. Jackson slips it inside to cutting Valencia. The Dutch are returning the favor, saying, Jackson, if you could do it on the out-of-bounds play, we could do it too. Good execution. Nice pass by Lundgren. A little wraparound baseline pass. As Arosa couldn't get the baseline jumper to go down. Lopez had it momentarily, coughed it up and gave it to Murphy. And he's able to come out with the rebound. And throws that one off the shoulder of Lundgren. And that will go over to the Diamondbacks. So Jackson wants a timeout. We'll take a break with them. Be back at Middle School Madness, brought to you by NorCal Sports TV. Oh.
10 seconds to play. They need another 3 to tie the game. Cuban, half court. Oh! Cuban knocks down the half court, ties the game. Oh my goodness.
Mario Ramos back at NorCal Sports TV's coverage of Middle School Madness in Oakdale High School. Right now he's watching the Jackson Jaguars in green taking on the Dutcher Diamondbacks in white. Jackson with the 15-point lead. It's going to be Dutcher possession on the baseline. Jabari Jackson will inbound for the D-backs. Jackson finds Murphy. Murphy looking for Valencia. Here's Simmons trying to drive on Garcia, gets him down low. Murphy had a look, takes his time, fires and knocks it down. He said, wait a minute, let me get my feet really set, and knocks that one down. Second triple of the game for Murphy. He's down double figures with 10. Garcia all the way to the rack, left the layup a little too strong, but there goes Mariano Lopez in for the follow. He has 6. Push the lead back up to 14. Jackson all the way to the rack. Gets it to go and one. What a take by Jabari Jackson. Fouls on Aiden Smith, his third. Jabari Jackson, take a look at this in and out dribble right there. Gets to his right hand. Takes the contact, hitting the harm. Chance for a three-point play for Jabari Jackson. Free throw won't go. Lopez pulls in the rebound. Under 4 minutes to play, the D-backs have cut it to 12. See if they get some pick up the foul on the ground. Now it's going to go against Josiah Simmons before the shot. So Lundgren will inbound. And Jackson is executing off the inbound play as they get it here to Gardner. That one rejected. Denied by Julian Valencia. Here come the D-backs. Jackson, nice bounce pass into Murphy. Can't get the layup. Jackson skies in for the board. Trying to hang on to it. Him and Garcia going to get tied up. And it's going to be Jackson possession. Good sportsmanship there by Garcia to pick up Jackson off the floor. Good hustle by both teams. A little signs of life here for Dutcher. If you're a Diamondback fan, you got to like what you're seeing here in the second half. The team out of Turlock. Ooh, Lundgren, a little hop step. Layup was short. Ball inside, now kicked out to Gardner. Try to get it to Lundgren. Ball tapped last by a D-back. That's going to stay with the Jags. Lundgren looking for Lopez. There's Logan Julian. Lopez gets all the way to the rack, gets it to go. Layup's good for Mariano Lopez. Now has 8 points in the game. Jackson, lane line drive again, gets the layup to go. Took some contact on that one too. Surprised there wasn't a call. Now Jabari Jackson got 4 points here in the third. Again, it's back to 12. Lundgren trying to kick out to Garcia. Takes a tough runner. Valencia pulls in the rebound. Valencia kicks out. Here's Murphy. Murphy turns the corner. Floater's good for 2. Silas Murphy's got 7 in the quarter. A dozen now in the ball game. And Dutcher cuts it down to 10. .23. Foul's going to go on Errol Gardner. He picks up his third. Third personal for Gardner as Coelho and Carlos will check back into the game for the Diamondbacks. Jackson. Simmons with it. Simmons trying to shake Garcia. Good defense. Simmons in a little trouble. Now finds Jackson. Jackson will launch. Too strong. Lundgren sees a lane, tries to put his head down, get all the way to the back. Contact. Here comes Jabari Jackson the other way. Going right at the defense, takes the hit, and he was going up, so he's going to head to the free throw line for 2. Fouls on Logan Julian. He picks up his first. Again, Jabari Jackson will head to the free throw line. Missed his first just a little while ago off the and one opportunity. But he's going to get a chance here for 2 more, or 1 more. Actually, he misses that one. Mason Hackler back into the game for the Diamondbacks. Well, 1 of 2 on that one. 1 of 3 in the game at the free throw line for Jabari Jackson. 5 points in total. Don't look now, but the Jags. The lead is now in single digits. The Diamondbacks have cut this one to 9. There's Garcia. Nice reverse. Wasn't sure if he had an angle on that one. But able to get just enough space. Get the reverse layup to drop. Push the lead back into double figures. It's 42-31 Jackson. Jabari Jackson trying to turn the corner. Floater too strong. Rebound Lopez. Under a minute left to play in the third. Lundgren over to Garcia. Little shot fake now gets inside. Short. Rebound Jackson. Jackson looking to push up ahead. Pass tipped by Lopez. Going to go out of bounds and stay with the Diamondbacks. Jackson trying to trigger the inbound. Looking for the deep outlet pass, but pass was a little short. Got deflected, and now Jackson with the steal. Lundgren, whoa, caught it in midair, put it in for 2. What a shot. Nice pass by Lopez up ahead, and Lundgren catching that one in midair. Gets it to go, and Jackson comes back and answers with the deep triple. Nice shot by Jabari Jackson. He's got 10 points. 8 points, all in this third quarter. So doing what he can to keep Dutcher into this ball game. Back to a 10-point margin as Garcia stepped on the baseline. Good defense by Hackler. It's going to be a turnover. Get the ball back over to Dutcher with 4.7 left in the third. Jackson brings it up, looking to shake. Another deep three off the mark. And that will do it. So 3 quarters in the books. Jackson leads Dutcher 44-34 at Middle School Madness on NorCal Sports TV.
From Los Angeles, we just heard that. What made you put Miles Little into the camp?
Well, you know, we were looking for an overnight camp that would really help develop his sort of independence. And this looked like a beautiful setting for the kids, and also really foster his independence, meet new people. And I want to say one of the best things about this camp, this particular camp, is the ability to see the games live streamed on YouTube. It allows you to not be at camp, but also still participate in that particular part of camp. And so I thought that was really amazing. The announcers were great. The angles, the instant replay, it really made the kids feel special.
Would you bring Miles Little back up to camp?
For sure, 100%, and we're bringing friends. I think one of the wonderful things that I saw when I came to pick him up is how collegial, supportive the older boys are with the younger boys. And I think that is really heartening for me.
Back on NorCal Sports TV, Mario Ramos with you at Middle School Madness here at Oakdale High School. Jaguars with the 10-point lead coming out of the timeout. He said 1, 2, 3 finish. Looking to finish this off. See if they could hold on. But Dutcher trying to make a run at it. They were down by as many as 18 in this ball game. They've cut it to 10. Lead pushed back up to 12 as Aiden Smith with a good strong take gets that one to go. Smith now with 9 in the ball game. As Jackson step back 3 rattles home. He's getting going. He now has 11 points in the ball game. 8 of those came in the third quarter. So he is a hot hand right now for the Diamondbacks, who got this back into single digits. It's 9, and there's the stop. See if they could cut it any lower than that. As Jackson, again, he's starting to feel good. Nearly lost his footing. I think he was going for another step back as Coelho will come out with the jumper. Won't go. Ball tapped. Last touch by Hackler. And that will stay, or I'm sorry, that will go to the Jaguars. So Coelho's going to check out. Neo Perez will check into the game for Dutcher. Smith bringing it up against the pressure from Perez. Gardner left open, left it short. Simmons pulls down the board. Simmons trying to go at Garcia, gets to the rack, gets his own offensive rebound. Kicks it out. Hackler with it, finds Jackson. Jackson up top to Perez. 3-pointer for Simmons on the way. A little strong. Hackler able to come out with the offensive rebound. Lundgren ties him up. And it's going to go over to Jackson on possession. Both teams with 4 timeouts in the ball game still, as Lundgren hands off to Garcia. Now Lundgren gets good position down low, turns, fires, can't go down. Lopez, though, will put it back up and in for 2. Lopez now with 10 points in the game. Been doing a lot of the dirty work down low. As Jackson all the way to the basket, takes some contact from Gardner. It's going to be Gardner's 4th. His 4th personal foul. It's going to send Jabari Jackson to the free throw line. Again, Jabari, he's been the hot hand. He's got 11 points in the ball game for Dutcher. Free throw won't go, and Gardner's going to come out with those 4 fouls. It's Coach Greg and Coach Mark of the Jackson coaching staff want to make sure they got Gardner down the stretch. So they're going to sub him out for a little bit as they bring in Parker Hoover in the ball game. Diamondbacks got the offensive rebound, throw that one away. Simmons unable to keep it in bounds off the errant pass. So at 6:01, it's going to go over to Jackson. There's Lundgren trying to get Garcia down low. Garcia's been in that key for a little bit. No 3-second calls. Lopez able to come up and get another offensive rebound. There he is again. Picking up the offensive rebound. Jackson, step back. A little off to the right. And it's going to be a foul as Hackler got the offensive rebound. Lopez will pick up his second personal, send Mason Hackler to the foul line for 2. Hackler steps up and calmly knocks down the first one. Mason will get one more. Straight buttered cheese at the foul line from Mason Hackler. Knocks down both free throws. It's going to head to the bench, give way to Julian Valencia. 11-point game as we come up on 5.5 left to play. Middle School Madness. The 8th grade team of Jackson Jaguars taking on the 8th grade team of Dutcher, the Dutcher Diamondbacks. Jags trying to hold on, finish off this ball game. Dutcher has other ideas as Valencia comes up with the steal. Back over to Jackson. Jackson takes a tough runner. And ball last touch by the Jaguars. It's going to be Dutcher basketball. Silas Murphy is going to check back into the ball game. Silas, he's got a dozen in the ball game, so another scorer coming back in for the D-backs. Simmons trying to clear some space. It's going to be an offensive foul. So calls for the push off. Josiah Simmons picks up his third. Ball heads back over to Jackson. Smith able to turn the corner, take the hard hit across the body. Jackson picks up his first foul. And Aiden Smith, nice take. It's going to go back to the free throw line. He's 3 of 4 at the line. Pretty good at the free throw line. Aiden Smith, he'll get 2 more. This is the first one. He's got 9 in the ball game, trying to get into double figures. You got Adam Garcia in double figures, Jerome Lundgren, Mariano Lopez, all in double figures, and now Aiden Smith, he now has 10. Three-pointer from Murphy's too long. Perez with the rebound. Here's Murphy trying the baseline. Reverse layup won't go. Rebound pulled in by Valencia. He just ripped that out of the hands of Lundgren. Julian Valencia for 2. Lopez layup won't go. He's kind of puzzled too. How'd he miss that one? There's Murphy. Murphy crossover into the paint. Floater is good. Silas Murphy now with 14. Jackson wants a timeout. Lead cut to 8. The Diamondbacks starting to get rolling. 51-43. Jackson over Dutcher. NCS TV Middle School Madness.
One falling down.
We're back to Middle School Madness on NorCal Sports TV, brought to you by the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp and American Asphalt. The Jaguars trying to hold on to this victory. Dutcher doing everything they can to fight and claw and make something of this game. Down by as many as 18. They've now cut it to 8 as we got 4 minutes left to play in this ball game. Jabari Jackson, he has 11 points in this game. Silas Murphy with 14. Jackson with the block, with Lopez able to get it back. Lopez now with 14 in the ball game. And the lead pushed back into double figures. It's now 53-43. Perez trying to shake Smith. Kicks out to Murphy. Got a good look. Three-pointer short. Rebound Garcia. Garcia trying to run out ahead of the pack. Ooh, gets it to go and one. Fouls called on Neo Perez and Garcia with a nice take, a little Euro step. Got it to go. Makes the contact and one as well. Take a look at the replay. Again, thought he lost it from behind, but then takes that bump on the gather. Now an and one for Garcia. 16, a chance to make it 17 in the ball game if he could hit this free throw. Free throw is good for Adam Garcia. Now 3 of 6 at the foul line, but again 17 points leading the way and lead back up to 13. Simmons. Over to Jackson. Gardner back into the ball game with the 4 fouls. Picking up Jackson. There's Lundgren matched up on Murphy. Valencia. And before he kicked it out, he took an extra step. So it's going to be a travel. Turnover gets it over to Jackson with under 3 left to play. Smith picked up by Perez, and Perez picks the pocket. Trying to go for the run-out layup. Looking for some contact, didn't get any. Left the layup a little too strong. Now Smith up ahead, got Garcia. Garcia goes right at the defense. Valencia blocked it, but got some contact too. And so Garcia will head to the line for 2. Second foul on Julian Valencia. And Adam Garcia will head back to the free throw line. Chance to add to his 17-point total. First free throw rolls in for Adam. As Kelly's going to check back into the ball game. Fiker and Cardozo into the game for the Diamondbacks. Garcia, free throw is short, so 1 of 2 on that trip. Spiker picks up his dribble. Kelly. And the clock never got going, so they're going to put it down to 2:20, I believe. That's what the official's asking. So, yeah, I've got 2:20, and Dutcher will take it out on the sideline. It'll be Perez to inbound. Here's Fuentes. He'll turn and fire. That one won't go. Garcia pulls in the rebound. Lundgren. Trying to look inside to Lopez. Perez really lost the handle. Lundgren pulled out the rebound. Smith fouled from behind. That one's going to go against Cardozo. And it's going to send Aiden Smith to the foul line. Again, Aiden in double figures with 10. You got Garcia with 18. Lundgren with 11. Mariano Lopez with 12. And Aiden Smith here with 10. So 4 Jaguars in double figures, Coach Greg and Coach Mark. The Jaguars, you got to like that kind of attack offensively. You're going to have D'Angelo Ajedo check back into the game. Comes in for Dutcher. 1 of 2 for Smith. Austin Wedge will check in to replace him. I would assume for the final 147. Also got Parker Hoover out there for the Jags. Strong take by Cardozo. Kicks it out to Fuentes. Nice step back jumper. Cleared a lot of space on that one. Just left the shot short. I believe the ball was last touched by a Jaguar. So it's going to stay with the Diamondbacks. Rosso check back into the game and replace Lopez. Lopez again with 14 points. Tons of offensive rebounds and defensive rebounds. Again, doing a lot of the dirty work for the Jackson Jaguars. Fuentes trying to turn the corner and get inside. Takes a bump. Couldn't get it to go. Rosso with the rebound. Here comes Wedge up ahead to Lundgren. Lundgren right at the defense. Gets it to go. Count it, and 1. Fouls on Braden Fuentes. He picks up his 3rd. And Jerome Lundgren now with 13 points. Chance to add another one off the and 1. So Adam Garcia is going to check out. Figured his afternoon, or at least this ball game, is over for Adam. He's got 18 in the ball game, leading scorer. Led the way for the Jags as Lundgren caps off the three-point play opportunity, and he will check out after that one. He'll finish with 14 points. Again, Garcia 18, Lundgren 14, Smith 11, Lopez 14. On the other side, he had Jabari Jackson. Jabari, he had 11. Silas Murphy led the way. He had 14 for Dutcher. The leading scorers for the Diamondbacks. We come up under 1 minute left to play. There's a clean look and some butter cheese for Parker. Hoover knocks down the jumper, the long-range jumper, the long two. Parker Hoover was nothing but net. Lead up to 20, largest lead for the Jaguars here as we head down the stretch. Wedge looking to push ahead. Finds Hoover. Hoover this time, another deep two, had his foot on the line. That one won't go. Fiker looking to push. Gets inside, kicks out to Cardozo. And Fiker tapped that one out of bounds. It'll go over to Jackson. So final 20 seconds here at Middle School Madness on NorCal Sports TV, youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV. Again, we'll have the madness all day for you here. Up next, we have Ione and Oakdale in 7th grade action. So stick around for that. We've got Avery and Dutcher, their 7th grade teams at 3. Jackson's 6th grade team and Dutcher will hit the court at 4:20. So again, plenty of action here at Middle School Madness, but this one is over, and Jackson comes out with a 20-point victory, 63 to 43, led by Adam Garcia and his 18 points. The Jaguars take the victory over the Diamondbacks. We'll be back with a player interview after this word from our sponsors here on NorCal Sports TV.
10 seconds to play. They need another 3 to tie the game. Cuban, half court. Oh! Cuban knocks down the half court, ties the game. Oh my goodness. Ten seconds to play. They need another 3 to tie the game. Cuban, half court. Oh! Cuban knocks down the half court, ties the game. Oh my goodness.
Welcome back to Middle School Madness here. I'm Mario Ramos with Adam Garcia. Adam led the way for the Jackson Jaguars, who picked up the 63-43 victory. Adam had 18 points. Adam, what was working for you offensively today?
Really just my teammate Jerome Lundgren, number 12, just driving in, dishing it to me down low, and I get the easy bucket down low.
Yeah, a lot of you guys were moving the ball around, and really your defense kind of got you guys going. What's the key for you guys defensively when you guys are out here?
Defensively, we have a lot of communication and just helping on defense.
Yeah, so if you weren't playing basketball today out here on a Saturday, what would you normally be doing?
I'd probably be at home practicing.
For practicing your game?
Yeah.
Well, it shows out here on the court again.
Yeah.
And led the way. Adam Garcia, 18 points, one of 4 Jaguars in double figures. They pick up the 63-43 victory here at NorCal Sports TV Middle School Madness.